Good morning. Welcome to Tarot to a T. Today we're going to do a mid-month reading for Aquarius. So sit back, get yourself some tea, and enjoy. So these mid-month readings are a little bit different. I'm going to deal one card for a situation you're dealing with in mid-month March 2022. Situationship, issue, problem. Second card will tell me a little bit about a complicating factor you have going on in this situationship. And the third card will be a card of advice. Sound good? Okay. So there is a issue for Aquarius in March 2022. Here is our complicating factor. And there's our card of advice. Okay. Thank you. So you have the Nine of Diamonds for your issue, which is not a bad issue. This actually talks about something that's completed, that's done. I think it deals with some kind of money, for sure. Diamonds are kind of like our pentacles in our traditional tarot decks, okay? I think you had to do some kind of major purchase. It could have been some kind of debt, but that you paid off. I'm sorry, I'm not speaking in complete sentences. That's very weird because it's just started happening. So I don't know if that means anything to you. It's like there's definitely some kind of big payout that you had to go through. But it's good, though, because now it's over. Let's get some clarification for Aquarius on this large amount of money that had to go out. What was this about for Aquarius in mid-March 2022? You had to do it to bring some kind of stability in your life. Maybe you had something hanging over your head, again, like some kind of large debt. It brought you peace of mind. And that is cool. That's a cool place to be. I know that feeling. Especially when you owe money or you're in like just some kind of pickle, right? It was a very practical decision. It brought you a very high level of contentment, let's put it that way. Like, you are like done, and you feel so good about it. Let's get one more card, though. You know, my last reading was like this. It was super, super positive, and not that I mind that at all. That's good for you, but it kind of leaves me speechless about what to talk about. Because when it's good, there's nothing else to say. Because there you got that Nine of Hearts. And that was just like some kind of desire you had. You had this burning desire to pay something off or to make a large purchase, honestly. And it brought a lot of peace of mind. Yeah. The complicating factor in it was it might have disrupted some kind of balance, maybe financially, since we are in this financial theme here. This is definitely an indication of some kind of disharmony. If that resonates with you, take it how it resonates. I'm going to ask for one more card for sure. That's my job. Figure it out. Figure it out. Come up with a message of advice for Aquarius. I'm just staring at it because that's definitely a person. This is usually an older male energy. It could be your spouse. They're usually the ones that make these business decisions. It could be you. Let's be fair here. This could actually be you. But because it's in our complication, I'm sensing it's some kind of person. Maybe you went against their wishes. Because they are usually the one with the level head. And they're very smart in business. It could be just somebody who represents this kind of energy. It doesn't have to be a male. It could be somebody who embodies this older, business-minded male in your life. Who you consider head of the family, for example. One more card, please. But it brought some kind of division. I'll be honest with you. Oh. I'm going to go with that. And I got that and that. Okay. Again, we're back on the money thing with the diamonds, so I think this was definitely... The division had to do, or the disharmony division had to do with money. I'm sensing there wasn't clear communication about what needed to happen in this situation. And that's what caused the disharmony. Yeah, there was some confusion about what to do or how to go about it. I'm going to get one more card. Again, back to the partnerships. Yeah, this is literally is shouting you needed communication here. Major communication. It wasn't consistent, it wasn't stable. Facts weren't coming out. Things just weren't being said that needed to be said. And that's what complicated this, unfortunately. I think you went against somebody's wishes, honestly, in some kind of significant relationship where you shared finances. And it brought around a lot of disharmony. Your card of advice. So to bring it back into balance and harmony. It looks like you need to stress the good outcome in this decision. If this was you that made this decision, you could be on the flip side, and it could be that somebody did this to you. In that case, I would say you need to look at the positive, good outcome as a result of this that brought balance. Let's get a clarifier. There was some juggling involved. Or you're juggling now. You did a lot of juggling to make this happen, or somebody did to you. Okay? I'm just reading it kind of both ways. I think it could go both ways. So that's why I keep doing the dual interpretation. I don't always do that, so that's pretty neat. This decision was wise, and it's what needed to bring about the balance and harmony. There was some. It was a clever move. Let's put it that way. The person who made this decision knew that this was the right thing to do. Let's do one more card for Aquarius before we close it out here, because I'm just curious what else we can learn. Because if that settled your mind about the decision you made, you are good. And it brought back that, which is a sense of you took care of things. This is like the loving father figure, a person who takes care of things. They do a lot of good. And they made the right decision, because it's also the card of mastery. I think it's pretty damn clear. Somebody went against somebody's wishes, probably, but it was the right thing to do. I hope that settled your mind for this. If it doesn't really matter which end of it you were on, honestly. I mean, it's all for the good, the highest good. Okay, Aquarius? Thank you for joining me. Leave me some comments if any of this speaks to you here. I'm very curious to know. Okay, I'll see you next time. Take care.